Yo, 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 it's your boy Alex Witherspoon with PHM. Praise, hustle, and motivate. And look, we know that it's February, it's Black History Month, and they got a super duper surprise for you all. So look, it's the beginning of the week. So what I want to do first and foremost is get to the Word of God. Today we're going to go into Amos 3:3. Let's check it out. I'm reading from the King James Version. Reading from the King James Version. Major word for you guys today. Okay, Amos 3:3 reads, "Can two walk together except they be agreed?" Now look, very important thing is, before I even went to where I went to today, I had already did a video. I did the Amos 3:3, and I was talking about two coming together and walking together and being agreed. What I was talking about was love. I understand that the word of God says that God is love, but I was talking about relationships and two people, whether it be male and female, coming together and agreeing to walk together. But I ended up going to this right here. My cousin Shed pretty much was in charge of it. It's the Clarksville African American Legacy Trail. So it's about the history of Black African Americans, all of the history we have here in Clarksville, Tennessee, where I'm from. So where I'm from, we used to know that Main Street and Brick City or Lincoln Homes and Birchwood are this, that, and the other. But it's so much history, so many great things, and so many great people, the Wilma Rudolphs and a lot of other people, Mr. Wiley, people that come from this area that done so many miraculous and wonderful things. So I decided to change it and shift it. So what Amos 3:3, the Spirit was just speaking to me while we was at the church, is just the fact of, whether it be white people doing, Caucasian people doing the research and the information and figuring out about African Americans to be able to be the voice, but us collectively coming together to be able to share that message. So can two walk together to be agreed? And I feel like that's the story of Jesus Christ. Us being Christians, us, whether it come from a Black person, white person, us reading the word and understanding what God is trying to say and trying to show us. I hope you enjoy the message. I hope you enjoy what I'm going to show you a little bit further on. It's 11:12. It's your time. Message.
Influential people, and to recognize that these neighborhoods were in the heart of downtown Clarksville tells us how vital African Americans were to the economic life of the community. This is a community, once again to reiterate, that was vastly populated by farmers, by day laborers, by tobacco curers, and to find engineers on one side, and on the other we see ceramicists. Marion Street, you mentioned, that is an artisan district where we see tailors and seamstresses. That kind of clustering is incredible because it shows us that even if you were an Asian American Clarksvillian or a white Clarksvillian, if you went downtown, you saw the significance of the African American community and the vitality of their economic contributions. And that is an impressive legacy.
So Dr. Blake, I saw an article recently that talked about at the turn of the century, Christian County was about 47 or 48% African American, as well as Todd County. But this article focused on Kentucky. I'm wondering if you guys were able to discern what was the population of African Americans in Montgomery County and Clarksville during that time.
I would love to give you those numbers, but we're actually still tabulating because Clarksville was loosely defined. It was much more spread out in terms of farmland than we consider today.
We're still spread out.
We still are spread out.
Yeah, try to go from Dover Road to Madison Street on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, we're still spread out.
But thousands. We're still calculating.
Okay, good. First edition of the brochure started with about 20. The second edition is going to have about 40 to 45. And then Madeline is going to give you about 60 more. Based on her research, right? Right. And the research of her and all of her classmates.